Hello, friends and lovers. This is Haelian, and I got some interesting news for you here. This is some, I guess you could call it leaked information about Hades 2, but in reality, everything I'm going to show here is available in the Hades 2 files on any install. But yeah, we had some really interesting threads over on the Hades subreddit that kind of divulged what looked to be the hidden aspects for the 5 weapons that we already have in the game. And so we not just have the names of them, but also some pictures. So obviously there's going to be some major spoilers in this video in case you're worried. So while none of this has been confirmed by the studio or anything obviously yet, thanks to some sleuthing by Duang, they were able to find some files that reveal the names of the hidden aspects. And we got another user who was able to find the images by unpacking these files. I wasn't really able to myself, but yeah, I mean, I looked at my own game files, and yeah, there you go. You have aspect of Morgan for the dagger has been revealed as the hidden aspect, or at least so it would appear. So if you want to know, Morgan seems to be the Irish god of death or war, and you'll quickly notice that with all the hidden aspects that we talk about here, they all seem to be based around some kind of god of death, war, something like that, around different mythologies. So thanks to another user here, we have NH3 Macer. They were able to unpack and get some images here. So for aspect of Morgan in particular, this appears to be the images for the hidden aspect for the dagger. So you get a single dagger and a single axe, little like kind of throwing axe, and that's pretty badass, honestly. Morgan is often depicted as the Morgan, like a trio of people apparently, but I'm not really certain how they're gonna handle that. Next, we have the hidden aspect for the Argent Skull, and it looks like it's going to be the aspect of Hel, who is the Norse god who presides over the underworld. And this is the image that was discovered for it, which is probably not what I would have expected, but yeah, it looks pretty badass to me. Next, for the staff, at first it looked like the hidden aspect was going to be called Asclepius, but it looks like this was actually renamed to aspect of Momus for us, but they might just still use the old name in the game file. So it looks like it might just be whatever the Orb 4 mesh here is, but we do have an image for it, and it definitely has an Egyptian style, so it could be a major Egyptian god, such as Isis. That could definitely be what's going on here. Next, we have the aspect of Supay, and Supay is the god of death and the ruler of the Incan underworld, it looks. And here's the image for this one, and these are more so just icons, I think, that might get used in the game, or possibly never actually used. These are not the 3D models or anything like that. And lastly, for the axe, we have aspect of Nergal, and Nergal was a Mesopotamian god, and I gotta say, this one looks especially badass, right? Like a giant bludgeon for the axe, and I just love the whole design for this one. And that is it for the leaks for the weapons, but I'll definitely link the subreddit threads in the description if you're interested in reading about everything going on here. There's a lot of great discussions going on. There is one more tiny little leak slash, I guess you could call it a spoiler, so consider yourself warned. We do actually have the unfinished artwork for Narcissus, the unfinished portrait, I guess you could say. It's interesting that they decided not to use this one in the game since they have other unfinished portraits for characters, but instead used a placeholder. But this was actually within the game files if you unpack them all in all the portraits. And yeah, very nice. So I'm kind of surprised that they didn't use it, but I guess, I don't know, they wanted to have it be a bigger reveal maybe when we do get to see Narcissus, I'm going to guess. That's it for the leaks, but if you got any more info, if you've discovered anything yourselves within the game files or anything like that, feel free to let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another video.